This segment brought to you in association with Burger King.
Time now for sports. Let me say good evening to Mark.
Well, very good evening. Yes, as you were saying, Lisa, Sri Lanka, well, their hopes of reaching the World Cup semifinals were dented as South Africa thrashed them by 9 wickets at Riverside Ground today. Victory would have taken Sri Lanka level on 8 points with 4th place England, but they now stay in 7th place on 6 points. No player scored more than 30 as they were bowled out for 204 in the final over of their innings. Player of the match, Dwayne Pretorius, led with 3 for 46. Then South Africa completed the victory in 37.2 overs with Faf du Plessis making 96 not out and Hashim Amla an unbeaten 80. And the Proteas now jump ahead of the Windies on 5 points, but the regional team has a game in hand. Tomorrow is a doubleheader. Pakistan can take another step towards the semi-final place with a win over Afghanistan in the 5:30 a.m. match on MCTV Channel 302, while New Zealand can qualify for the playoffs with a victory over Australia in the 8:30 a.m. fixture. That one will be on Channel 308. Now, there will be new champions this year in the co-operators General Insurance BA Basketball Premier League. That's because Station Hill Cavaliers and Burger King Clapham Bulls will contest the final after winning their respective semi-final Game 3s at the BCC Gym last night. Cavs cashed in on a dismal night by the defending champions, Barbados Lumber Company LSC, while the Bulls beat Barbados Hilton Resort Warriors to advance. CBC's Sean Green reports.
Let's start with the Warriors-Bulls matchup. Andrew Eiffel finds Killian Phillips and Akeem Marsh one bounce 2 points. Now Marsh contemplating taking the shot, but he decides to chance it on his 3-point man. And when that failed, he was there with the tip-in for 2 more. Phillips looking busy in the paint, can't get through. So what does he do? Find someone else who could. Easy money for Romain Lovell. Warriors turn to play. Jamar Headley passes to Shaquan Newton, and he finds Brett Williams going for a 3-point glory. Headley there to clean up the spill. And talk about moves, Headley's got him. Needing no help to thread through the Bulls defense on display. He had 10 in the game. Bulls on the charge this time until the ball finds Marsh, who goes for 3, gets a 3. And to add insult to injury, Bulls steal, and the ball finds who else but the main man Marsh, putting the exclamation point on that one. He had a game-high 31 as the Bulls went into the half with a 5-point advantage. In second half action, Ricardo Toussaint with a good unhindered run and an even better jumper, 2 points in the bag. Bulls weren't too daunted. This is Raheem Gibbons. Now all eyes on Marsh, but none on Amal Smith. Well done on the inside. Warriors were trailing at this stage and needed points and needed them badly. Toussaint is the man on this play. He had 14 in the game. But that was not enough to do the job as the Bulls went on to win the match 79-72. The other game featured the Cows in the green against LSC. A busy Keith Burkett off to a good start for the Lakers. But Cows weren't too bothered. Dwayne Kelman doing the same for them with 2 of his 10. Here's Saeed Norval driving in the paint, no penetration there, so he finds Stefan Otley hanging about on the 3-point arc, and he drains it beautifully. Cows romp to an early lead in this one. Kelman and Darren Hunt having their moment to shine, no one standing in their way. Andre Badu this time feeds a dangerous Burkett, who collects another 2 of his 16 points. Lucky number 13 from downtown for the Cows. Hunt from beyond the arc for a 3. He had 19. Armin Haynes cashing in for LSC. His 2-point jumper is good. Second half, Cows ahead by a comfortable 22. Kelman attracting all the attention, allowing Jason Smith to sneak in 2 of his 16. Shamaka Brown weaving some magic, driving through the Cows defense for 2 more of his 4th. Norville, though, played his role in keeping the Cows ahead. 2 fakes and then the layup. He had 12 as the Cows capped off a good night, winning 73-56. Sean Green, CBC Sports.
Yes, Lisa, some more salt in the wound where West Indies all-rounder Carlos Brathwaite was fined 15% of his match fee and received 1 demerit point for questioning a wide decision while bowling during the Cricket World Cup against India yesterday. Now, Brathwaite now has 2 demerit points to his name overall. Incidentally, he picks up the first demerit point earlier in this same World Cup for showing dissent after being given out against England. That was back on June 14th. Staying with cricket, Barbados is currently hosting its first Argentine cricketers as part of the Memorandum of Understanding between the two countries, with several of our footballers already in the South American country. CBC's Sean Green has more.
Pedro Arrigui and Ramiro Manuel will be here for 2 months on a training stint with the BCA. Pedro is already in love with the place.
This place is awesome. Coaches are really good. Their experience during their lives as players, as coaches, is incredible. All the knowledge we are receiving is we really appreciate it, and we hope we can transmit it to the young generations.
This place is amazing. We don't have these facilities in Argentina as regards cricket. As you all already know, football in Argentina may be like this, stadiums like this. So having a practice here every day, 3 times a week is just a great experience for us, because now when we're going to be back in Argentina, we're having a South American Championship in Peru. So this is kind of a training for us to go then and play for the tournament. So we're having a great time, and we still have 4 more weeks here. So every minute, every day here is better than the other one, so we're having a great time.
Gustavo Pandiani is the ambassador of the Republic of Argentina, and he's pleased with the exchange.
And for us, it's a reason of pride to have our first cricketers in Barbados. I know they're going to be having a great time here, and they're going to become better bowlers. They're going to be here for 2 months, so I hope it's not only a great experience for them in terms of the sports, but especially because of a kind of a life experience. I know for them it's going to be an important moment in their personal lives, because I know they have the passion for the sport, and to be here, as I said, in the Mecca of cricket is going to be a life-changing experience.
President of the BCA, Conde Relly, says the duo is in good hands.
We have a good cadre of coaches. Some of them have played for Barbados and the West Indies in the case of Vaspert. So I believe the learning experience will be a great one for these 2 young players, and we look forward to continuing the association with the Argentine Cricket Association and by extension all of Argentina.
More Argentinians are expected to arrive in the near future. Sean Green, CBC Sports.